I'm gonna try to rant about moving to Japan and the different things that you can expect when you move to Japan. I've had experience with Japan for about 10 years. My wife and I have been married 8 years, and we've been together since 2015. So that was about 11 years. But yeah, she's Japanese. We met in the US, and we've been together for a long time, and we've always talked about moving to Japan. And as soon as we moved here recently, I'm still kind of finishing up my immigration process here, but I'm visiting with her and our son and our dog, who's a medium sized dog, I guess, in the US, but he's about 40 something pounds. So definitely a larger sized dog over here in Japan. There's definitely a bunch of interesting things that you notice as a foreigner here. And I've lived here before. I used to study here for a little bit. I went on an exchange program here for about 7 months. And that experience is definitely interesting and different, but probably pretty similar, honestly. I guess the newer things, obviously, is that as an adult with a child and a large dog being here, you definitely get a lot more looks. I have a beard now too, which gives you even more looks. It's winter right now, so you can do things like cover up your hair and stuff, but you're definitely still gonna get odd looks. But another thing too is our son is half Japanese, right? That's what they say in Japanese. They say like hafu, and he is super sweet, super cute, very sensitive, but he loves kids. He loves to just run around and stuff. And he definitely gets a lot of compliments in the in the city. People say like, "Oh, kawaii ne," and so that's been really interesting. Like people are just really open to talking and kind of learning about him. And also my wife too. They see her with our son, and they ask her like, "Hey, are you Japanese? Like, where are you from?" Even though she's born and raised here, she's, in her hometown talking to people who live in her hometown as well. And I think that she's from some other place because of our son. But yeah, it's been interesting being here. And obviously no one expects me to speak Japanese at all, but I do at a conversational level. But the, you know, keigo, like the respectful Japanese, is definitely something that I need to practice more. Also, I'm practicing writing Japanese. I can read. I've been using Wanikani and other services for, about 10 years, ever since we've kind of been together. I can do, most of that. I can speak it at a conversational level. Tameguchi, like I can speak sort of casual Japanese, but as far as like the type of Japanese people speak over the phone and interacting more in depth with customer service people and stuff like that, that kind of respectful Japanese is a totally different level. They use completely different words than normal people use. So that's definitely still in the process of learning. And yeah, we're still kind of in the middle. Like we're still with family right now. We plan to be moving to sort of just outside the city in the countryside here soon. We'll see how that goes. I definitely want to do some walks around the countryside and be posting videos about that and sort of talking about our experiences there. But we have spent a little bit of time in the countryside, a couple weeks, not like pretty recently in Chiba Prefecture, and that was really fun and good. But the kind of experiences that you have as a foreigner over there versus over in the city, Tokyo, is definitely different and interesting. I think people are a little bit more used to foreigners over here, and they're just sort of more curious in the city. They definitely want to talk to you and kind of know a little bit more about you, and they're more used to seeing foreigners. They still look at you and they'll still, want to know what's up. But in the countryside, it's more of just like it's just a different vibe. A lot of the people, I think, they don't really, especially in Chiba, they don't really talk to each other too much. It's almost like more isolating. I'd say that maybe in the US and other places, I know it depends on where you are in Japan too, in the countryside, but you can imagine, in countryside in the US or somewhere in the Midwest or something like that, where it's a very small town, you kind of know everybody. There's a foreigner coming in and it's sort of like oh, hi, who are you? But also, you're so different than me. So I don't know if you want me to talk to you. You know, you're just completely unfamiliar with the culture and you don't really know how to interact with that person. I think there's a lot of that in the countryside over here. And also just the fact that everyone thinks you're a tourist. And so they wonder, where are you coming from? Like, are you working here? What are you doing? So there's a lot of just probably questions they have in their mind and they don't really know how to interact with you. Where in people in the city, they kind of do a little bit more. So, but yeah, this is my walk to the park the other day. And yeah, I definitely want to make more videos like this.